Patrick.
Morning, Al.
Commander Straker will have to authorize these. Lieutenant, do you know where Commander Straker is?
Yes, I buzzed him a couple of minutes ago. He's on his way back from the lot.
Fine.
Left.
Do you mean he's gone already?
Why, yes, sir.
But my orders were that he was to be released in 1 hour's time.
Yes, sir, but I understand Colonel Freeman.
I see.
Lieutenant, sound a red alert. Clear all non-essential personnel from the complex.
Yes, sir. This is a red alert. This is an internal emergency. All personnel on B roster to evacuate area.
Could be a long wait. There's an old miner's saying, Paul. The nearer you are to an explosion, the better your chances are. In an hour. Right. Find Alec Freeman for me, will you? Ask him to come here.
Yes, sir.
You wanted to see me?
Yes.
Living computers.
What are you doing here? I should report you, you know. This is a restricted area. Looks like we got ourselves a massacre.
Instruct interceptors new course. Area blue, 1-2. ETA -197. The UFO will cross their path diagonally, spread out, maintain station 150 miles apart.
Yes, sir.
That's where you've got to.
Oh, is it yours?
My wife's. Well, it would have been. We found him in the road just before the UFO.
You all right, Jim?
Just a headache.
God almighty. Paul, what happened?
Regan. He was like a madman.
Why? Why did he do it?
I don't know. I tried to reason with him, but he was out of his mind. Like a wild animal.
Did he say anything?
No, nothing.
Nothing at all?
Well, he just kept making noises. Like a cat.
A cat?
Commander, there is a cat. It belonged to Regan's wife. He said he found it close to the UFO. Something else, Commander. When he picked it up, he suddenly developed head pains.
Jackson.
Jackson?
That human-computer theory of yours, Doctor, could it apply to an animal?
Well, without researching.
Is it possible?
The brain structure's entirely different, but I suppose...
Never mind that. Yes or no?
Yes, but you must understand...
This is Commander Straker to all mobiles and search aircraft. It is imperative, repeat, imperative, that the UFO be located as soon as possible.
Commander. I can't explain why I did it. I believe she's innocent, but to bring her back here...
Forget it, Paul. In the end, it was my decision. Where is she now?
In 22.
Who's with her?
Colonel Lake.
Now, don't give me I don't know. I want answers. Why did you kill your boss?
I didn't.
And the patrolman, why?
I just don't understand what you're
You
talking
put your hands round his throat and you choked the life out of him.
Stop it.
You pressed and pressed.
Stop it, please.
Gone.
Still can't believe it.
That she could cave in a man's skull with her bare hands? A psycho bomb. The ability to call on the potential of the entire universe. But what triggers it off?
You phone lifting off.
Stay back. That's far enough. I said that's far enough. One step more and I'll fire.
Area 4 green. Ground radar have it on positive track.
Sky 4 to control. Have UFO on radar.
How far?
In range in 3 minutes.
Gave us an ultimatum.
Surrender. Surrender, Shadow.
You know that we can never do that.
You have no alternative.
High voltage.
That's the trigger.
The UFO that controls you has been destroyed. Miss Simmons! If you touch those cables...
Surrender.
Emergency circuits.
Linda.
UFO destroyed. Returning to base.
How did you know Skydiver got that UFO?
I didn't.
Get me Straker. Where's Commander Straker?
I'm afraid he isn't in the building at the moment, sir. I can put out a trace for him if it's urgent.
Warp my judgment. But just be careful, John. The personal feelings don't bend yours.
Shall I put out a trace for him, sir?
No. No, don't bother.
Ship 534 from Moonbase, approaching re-entry, normal pattern.
534, that's Craig Collins, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Have him call me when he gets down, will you?
Yes, sir. Pilot reports fire in cabin, sir.
Let me in there.
Craig, this is Ed.
How bad is it?
Well, I can't tell. There's just a lot of smoke and it seems to be getting worse.
Switch to life support.
And try cutting your Q circuits.
Sid reporting 3 alien craft.
No good.
The heat's still building up.
Sighting confirmed.
Main warning lights are on. Repeat, alarm lights are on.
miles, closing at Sol 8.
Hold on, Craig.
Be back with you in a minute.
Stay with him.
Range 4 million miles, closing.
Launch interceptors.
Trajectory Northern Europe. Range 3.5 million miles, closing. 2 million miles, closing. Speed reducing to Sol 6.
Main warning lights are on. Repeat, alarm lights are on. Seems to be getting worse.
One UFO has changed trajectory. Predicted target, this satellite.
UFO 2 miles from capsule. Interceptors now in range.
Control to interceptors. Continue on course and await firing instructions.
1 mile.
Interceptors in position. Awaiting firing instructions.
Roger, Moonbase.
We can't attack.
No, it's too near the capsule. Tell Moonbase to recall the interceptors, Lieutenant. And then alert Skydiver.
Yes, sir. This is SHADO Control.
We don't have to guess this time.
All right. It's going to follow the space probe. Right back to Earth.
SHADO Control from Sky 1, airborne. Position 020, red.
Roger, Sky 1.
Good boy.
What kept you?
You cheated.
I did not. Idiot!
Sky 1 to SHADO Control. Have search predicted landing area. No trace of UFO. It's thickly wooded. Aerial visibility limited.
Tell Sky 1 to redock with Skydiver. And get the mobiles out there as quickly as possible.
Yes, sir.
Well, there's no chance it's lifted off again. Ground radar would have picked it up.
Yeah. It's out there somewhere.
How long will it take the mobiles to get there?
2 or 3 hours. You better get moving.
Changing course, sir.
The UFO has veered off. Its trajectory is now the South Atlantic.
This is it.
Ever had that feeling you've been here before? Yeah. Sure looks familiar. But why?
SHADO Control to SID. SHADO Control to SID. Come in, SID.
SHADO Control to Moonbase. Come in, Moonbase.
Moonbase receiving you, SHADO Control.
UFOs approaching from NML-12. Do not attempt to intercept. Repeat, do not attempt to intercept.
Do not understand. Do not understand. You say do not intercept. Is this correct?
Correct. Commander Straker's orders. UFOs to be dealt with by Earth's defenses. Over and out.
Do not understand. You say do not intercept. Is this correct?
Correct, Skydiver. Commander Straker's orders. UFOs will be dealt with by ground defenses. Over and out.
The computer was right. I planned to take over SHADO control and use it to let those UFOs through.
But where did they get our voices from?
Well, they've obviously been recording our communications. By using the words they need and putting them together, they can make us say anything they want.
And why all this elaborate miming?
Well, you forget. They'll be seen on the TV screens. Come on, Paul. Let's go.
Paul, Shadow Intelligence have just received a report on a missing person.
I want you to look into it.
Missing person?
Yes.
What are the details?
Russell Stone, the international
Show jumper. And he lives about 3 miles from the search area.
a place called Stone Dean Farm.
What about the authorities?
That's all been taken care of. Now get over there right away.
Unidentified flying objects. Aliens from another planet. A World Defense Organization. It's incredible.
Then the lives of everyone can be in terrible danger all the time.
Very great danger. That's the reason for all the security. The general public must never know.
One thing I don't understand is, if your organization is so secret, why did you bring us here?
To help you forget the whole thing.
Forget?
Yes, you see, SHADO have developed an amnesia drug. Well, for obvious reasons. We administer it to people like yourselves who have come into contact with aliens, or indeed with our organization.
An amnesia drug.
Yes, it's perfectly harmless. All it will do is erase all memory of the past 12 hours. It's tasteless. Would you care for some more coffee?